Hello, children. How are you today? We're going to start with jobs and professions. Do you remember them? Well, today we will focus on firefighters. What's the Spanish word for firefighters? Do you know? And help you. They extinguish the fire. They appear on TV, breaking the news. They wear helmets and walkie talkies. They love photos. They must attend different events and they must wear special clothes, not the clothes to extinguish the fire. They have a mini museum at the fire station. And of course, they must keep their space clean. They must wash the space where they keep all the fire engines. They must obey rules, right? So, they are like a mini society. Can you imagine it? Well, I can. Of course, there are a lot of firefighters. He's ready to appear on TV, isn't he? Well, he has cleaned all the space. Apart from that, they have many other activities to do in the fire station. He must take the emergency phone calls, for example, and they must keep all the fire engines in order. That is to say, they have to wash them like your car or your dad's car. They must wash all the fire engines and leave them very, very shining. They mustn't fight because they must agree on different issues. They mustn't be fire engine drivers if they do not study first. They should know all the streets. Well, this is the place where they eat, talk, and share moments. This is called casino. And of course, it's very big and very clean. Well, kids, this is the board where they must write news. They mustn't forget to write, as it is their way of communication. Look at this sky! Isn't it beautiful? Well, can you see this fire engine? Well, they must drive very carefully. They can drive very carefully, as there are a lot of people crossing the street or walking down the street, and maybe kids, and can appear suddenly so you cannot notice at time. Well, another activity they have is, of course, to keep the order inside the fire engines, as they have many, many tools you have already studied. Do you remember them? For example, torch, the halligan. What other tools do you remember? Well, this person is a firefighter and he must observe everything. He mustn't miss a detail. Well, kids, do you remember the name of this special fire engine? Yes, kids, you're right. It's the ladder. Good. But, um, in what occasion is it used? Do you remember? Now you will see their job very close, very near. Can you imagine this situation? Can you imagine yourself in this situation? They must put out the fires. They are very brave, aren't they? What do you believe? These kind of fires are very serious, are very huge, and are very dangerous. They must wear oxygen masks. They mustn't forget to wear their helmets. And of course, they have to be very careful. They must use different hoses to extinguish the fire, of course. Apart from that, they must be strong. I think it's a very, very important quality. And of course, they must take care of themselves. But there are also nice moments that they share. For example, in my wedding day. Ready to see the last part? This is the locker room, the firefighter locker, the NCO locker, and the shift locker. Well, apart from that, they must wear special clothes for some services, for example, chemistry or dead people. Now comes the best part. Let's listen to a real firefighter here in Argentina and learn from him.
Hola, hola chicos, ¿cómo andan? Bueno, acá les voy a mostrar nuestro vestuario, acá donde nosotros guardamos nuestra ropa. Acá tenemos nuestra ropa de incendio, que ya está preparada, con nuestro guante, linterna, nuestro pantalón con las botas, nuestro casco y nuestra ropa de fajina. Así se repiten todos los cofres. Eh, Acá están los cofres de los cascos rojos, que son los suboficiales, los cascos blancos, que son los oficiales y los jefes, y del otro lado tenemos los cascos amarillos, como por ejemplo podemos ver acá, que son los bomberos. Del otro lado tenemos lo mismo. Bueno, y ahora les voy a mostrar cómo nos cambiamos y la velocidad cuando suena la alarma.
Now it's your time to remember as many vocabulary items as you can. Ready? Now Lucas will show us how to get dressed in only 14 seconds.
Así ya estamos listos y preparados para ir a combatir un incendio o ir a rescatar a una persona de un accidente.
Do you remember all the vocabulary? Well, thank you for teaching us. It's been a pleasure. Hope you like it. Goodbye.